Alright everyone, we are back with some more Three Kingdoms. They say I'm going to lose this fight in a close defeat. Look at that balance of power bar. But they forget about the power of Guerrilla Deploy, a shit ton of shock cav. And since I have my boy Zheng Liao, we have Resolve of the Righteous. So as we are lower in stats, we have a huge buff, including a plus 25 to charge speed, and a ton of melee attack rate, a bunch of melee, 125 melee charge bonus. So, where's my heavy boys? What's that charge bonus? Yeah, 441 charge bonus. These guys are 456. Just a casual 676 charge bonus. 350, 552. So I have a insane charge bonus. I mean, even these guys are 227 as long as I'm losing. So I don't imagine I'm going to lose. But the game says we are, so let's get it started.
At last, our reinforcements are arriving.
They got little arrow towers firing at us, but an immediate blast through, as you can kind of see here. And a lot of units routing because of our fear effects. One hero almost dead. Lu Bu just carving through. And, of course, we did have the buff from Zhuo, the Fearless Titan.
Look, the enemy run! Craven!
Morale debuffing as they are dying. Nice little charge in of infantry. Now behind us we do have the next lines coming in. Yuan Shao himself leading this fight, but I have Dong Min, Dong Li, and Lu Ji. So, two families together. That motherfucker's still alive, but he is so close to death. But you can see a lot of the forces are dead. These two got stuck for a second while I'm trying to maneuver. But those repeating crossbows are going. They are getting back involved. There we go. Yeah, look at those. Look at that damage this man is going. 32 kills for Lu Bu, nothing too crazy. 11 kills for him, and 97 for Zheng Liao.
The enemy general is fallen.
Oh, Lu Bu is now stuck in 3 infantry units. I'm sorry for them.
They were no match.
Defenders of Hebi. Yep. I want you to know, like, he was at less than 100 kills. He's at 282 now. Like, oh gosh. Little caltrops coming through. We got one tower. Technically got both of them, but, I mean, our infantry's scattered all over the place.
You miss. Such empty words.
Lu Bu's literally the only unit on this side, and he's just crushing. Zheng Liao has joined. Infantry over here, cavalry, or the daughter moving in. I mean, 11 kills already. Caltrops going out, trying to do some damage. Here comes Dong Ming, the slowest one. But as you can see, the melee cavalry now flowing on in.
You are dull in every way.
Mm. 469 he's up to.
What cowards!
They're literally the only people holding the center right now, mostly. I mean, infantry's flowing back in, trying to do what they can, but literally, like, they're just pockets of heroes. Liu Ji's back in the fight. Yeah. The strategists are getting beat up. Dongming is just taking strikes. Plus 100% armor, so he is just... Yeah, look at that. 155 armor. He does not care about repeating crossbows. Actually, significantly more armor than all the others.
Look, the enemy run! Craven!
He's now into this fight. These two are still doing what they can. They're going to eventually leave. But Lu Bu's taking some damage. I mean, only 821 kills.
Unleash fury!
We have lost a unit! Nobody survived!
Wow. Fully lost a unit here. Cavalry just flowing around the flanks, as you can see, just doing what they can. Carving through the enemy. Axis pushing away. Axis chasing. Basically, Lu Bu just trying to do what he can. Doing just a little bit of work. Dong Zhuo just crushing again. But as you can kind of see, the cavalry horde here, they're low, though their low strength is still the 4 of them. All 3 of them just taking on the strategist now.
Hurry, move! Attack!
Zheng Liao is fucking low, that is for sure. He's gonna have to get out of there soon.
Attack!
Except for the fact that he goes berserk. Yeah, that was the crippling shot. I accidentally shot some of my own units. We do have just a horde of heroes in here. I mean, Lu Bu is low. But a lot of people breaking. Liu Ji, already 112 kills herself. Infantry, we're breaking through. We do have the advantage now, so we don't have as much of the debuff anymore.
Strike! Attack!
Pretty much everyone's routing. Yuan Shao is an unbreakable boy, so we do have to fully kill him. As you can see, a lot of the
Ever closer.
huge amount of victory on our side. Very, very brutal fight, but we are carving through a lot of the enemy. They are not coming out of this unscathed.
Do not relent!
Just chasing this man with his big hat.
Unleash fury!
Our victory grows ever closer! Strike them down!
He's running, trying to stay alive. I mean, Lu Bu is so fast with this horse.
Enemy general falls!
Well, enough. It was Dongming who got him with his fucking twin axes. Look at that. With that, a little bit of one of the abilities I was talking about. Yeah, 120 seconds of just they're unable to move. The enemy cannot move at all, so we can just, as you can see here, just carve into the enemy and they can't do anything about it. You can see it here as well. They're able to just carve into the the defenders of Hebe. They're not doing too much damage, which is a pity. They're glitched out on that. This one they're doing a little more. So you can see carving down those numbers a bit. Cavalry-wise, they're moving out to go kill as well. Wait. 1,013 kills. That's insane. Like this one will go into a fairly healthy spear infantry.
Just like that.
You can see their numbers starting to drop pretty significantly. Already 5 down. Fighting here. But let's just speed this up. Basically, it's the benefit of Dongzhou, and eventually some other ones get it. I think it's Dongli gets this ability eventually. Or maybe one of them does. That's going to be able to stop them as well. So having two separate armies when we stop can just halt the enemy for 120 seconds so we can slaughter them is going to be wonderful. I mean, we can't see the secondary army, but I'll show it to you guys when we're in the once we're in the little playthrough or the little thing through there. Let's take a look at how we did compared to them. 341 kills for 1 cavalry, for 1, 239, 336, 1,034 kills for Lu Bu. He's not overpowered, I promise. Rest of the cavalry, 381, 256, 848. As you can see, the cavalry not getting out of there pretty healthy. The infantry doing a really good job at staying healthy. 206, 167, 346, 145, 186, 249. Zheng Liao, 578 kills. I mean, their highest kills was, it looks like, 40. Yeah. To be honest, the other armies did a bit better, but let's get back out there. Show them what's what. And maybe do something this time. I don't know if we will, though. That's right. You do not stop, Lu Bu. God. Oh, that's a few kills. Oh, that's a few kills. Dongzhou didn't kill too many, but hey. You know, that happens. That happens for sure. Let's see how the other army fared. Okay, 123 for Lu Ji. That, to be fair, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, she doesn't like Dongming, but she likes the other two. She likes Shao. Kind of replace in and out. Yeah, that would work out. But yeah, some pretty good kills overall. I mean, like, that is insane stuff. Let's go over the other army because we're just not going to be able to see it. I mean, 240 or 347, 207, 149. I like how the Militia Saber actually did the best. And 123 for Lu Ji. I mean, did they do anything too crazy now? How about anyone on here? Nope. No crazy kills. He did the best. But with that, I mean, we just beat back the main force of the enemy. Cheng Yi. Trying to remember who is he with. He can live.
If I dispatch all, who will I rule?
Chen Lin. I'll keep him. I need the gold.
I show such mercy.
However, oof. Question is, do I kill this man? I think I have to. I think I have to kill Yuan Shao. This man is a menace to the north. He was a leader of the coalition. He tried to betray me. Tried to betray the emperor in the first place. And it's one of the few people I believe deserve to be executed. As such, goodbye.
End them. Their screams
He can go.
annoy me.
Oh god, I can get 2,000 gold off of that. But that replenishment will be needed.
To restore order. News of my conquests will inspire obedience.
That is true. Well,
Unification requires discipline.
Get him into range.
China's trauma begs harsh cures.
Yeah, casualties.
Make me proud.
Delegate, and I got him down perfect.
It is my destiny to succeed.
Another 2k, perfect. Yeah, my fucking Imperial favor's not looking good. Oof. I need the 40.
Oneness grows closer.
A show of force to cow
What
their
is my
subjects.
fucking Imperial favor after that? 52. Oof. I'm gonna have to build that back up.
Clarity shines the path to peace.
That's a good one. I could do that. Same result, or same authority. Increase Okay. And enables unbreakable. Yep, I think that's good overall.
My lord, I answer your request.
What I can do now. So that's not equipable. No, it's on cooldown. So when this is off of cooldown, I can get her this weapon. Alright. Buff that. Now I have 10 fucking K.
Only Dong Zhuo has the strength to rule.
That's good. That's good. 7k. Okay, you're maxed out. You need to go up. And you need to go. Mainly because I'm worried about that western flank. Let's get that stationed garrison there. And you're getting upgraded as well. Perfect. That's going to have to be next as well.
Order will spread throughout. Strike with fury. To arms.
I'll have to continue the
Unleash
siege.
fury.
Stubborn, defiant. Okay, good. Friends. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Battle. Friends. Does give me Defenders of Hebe, and that gives me guerrilla deployment, 15% chance of ambushing. I think I need to give that to this boy if he doesn't have.
Is an unquenchable flame.
He has military supplies and satisfaction. Okay, that's just an army. Let's get him that. That now gives him, if we look at the unit list, Defenders of Hebe. Does it actually is the question. I don't know if it actually will, but hey. No, it doesn't. But hey, that's fine. That'd be kind of broken if it did allow him. Let's do that. There we go. Look at that. Just got ourselves a shit ton more gold. Next turn, I'll have to crush them.
All must unite.
But with the replenishment going on, that should be pretty decent.
Bear the teeth.
All right. Ooh. Still burning the south. Still burning the south. God. Sorry, my heart's pounding after that first battle. Fucker. He's kind of stuck. He's too far away to kind of deal with it, and I can start taking a lot of this western territory. To be honest, if this army here is keeping them locked up, that makes me happy. Yeah. Perfect. If he takes care of her, I don't have to worry about that shit.
Under one banner, destiny awaits.
Strike true. Strike without mercy.
Get my nice little military outpost here. Pretty decent on that. This is the police headquarters. Yeah, that's the one I want. I need which reform? It's 2 away. Don't know if I won't. We'll demolish that, actually. Not making me a crazy amount of money. Yeah, see, Dongzhou rages against the coalition is one of my mission list. Yep, Yuan Shu's dead. Gotta kill these 3 factions. Those are the ones that I don't mind executing.
This is what you train for.
Still close to defeat. Alright,
Spread in all directions.
that's fine. He's still a few turns out. They're on the borders. I don't like that. The issue is if I sell pass, I can leave literally a lot of this open, and I can't have that. That's why I want to take this position and move south with Dongzhou. Good. Wow. A lot of factions want to say yes. Rather take the full province. That side of the province would be a pain to deal with. You, I will negotiate with you if you want to be my vassal. The answer is apparently no for everyone, but let's see, negotiate deal. Apparently I cannot vassalize the Bandit Queen, which is a pain.
Punish them!
Should I replace is the question.
Fear no one.
Now, let's just do that. End the turn. Let it roll. Yeah, I think the one downside is the fact that some of my warriors do rampage, and I have so much cavalry that rampaging is kind of a shit show for us. Okay, we're gonna have to attack the town.
We will not kill your enemy.
I'll do the. Can I receive a marriage? No. Who are you under? Oh, you know what, Liu Biao? I'll accept
We
that.
are in
I
agreement.
won't even ask for money. You're a friend of a friend. Pulled away, perfect. I don't know why you would do that. Fuck it, I'll take the delegate. How much do I lose? Yep, lost all the cavalry. 602 kills there. 2 night. That threw me 2,032 kills. That threw me off guard. Okay, I'll be honest, that incredibly threw me off guard. This faction gets executed. This faction gets executed, as I said.
My cells already
This faction gets executed.
with me.
Fucking replenish. Holy shit. Apparently someone's pissed. We'll find out who's pissed in a second. Okay. Who is fucking pissed? Why are you pissed? Sure. First few things. You get that. Sure. No, that doesn't give you lack of purpose.
There is something that attracts the people here.
You are still getting a court position because I cannot lose you. For now, that works.
Leave no prisoners. Let all know what happened today.
Not a crazy amount because there wasn't a lot left, to be fair. You can go. You're 8,000.
To report our might.
I need the
Gain
occupy.
power, one must have land.
Get tenacity steel. Okay, you actually do really good commanding. Commanding when commanding. Does Dongmin actually get some good things for commanding? Own army, own army, own army. Own retinue.
Call, and I answer.
That's the case. You're being put in charge of this army.
Trust instinct. March! Time for reconciliation.
Anyone running out? Oh, I need this. All right.
Fear resolves disloyal hearts.
Okay.
I am not in the mood.
I'll actually have to deal with him. Does work out that I don't have to. With that in place, that should give me a pretty decent defense to hold if he tries to come down from his mountain pass. Over here, a little less so. Still a pretty decent army, especially with that upgrade there. Actually, a bit better than the one that I have here, and I don't know why. Why is that? Maybe it's because of the garrison. That's fine. That could be it. Let's end. Yep.
Yes, yes. Talk.
Okay, we do have the non-aggression. Why do you not like us? Fair. 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 No, that all works. That all makes sense. Everyone's anew. How no are you? Probably very. Gong Suzanne
Glad to
is
see you.
one of the few I can think of that I could vassalize, but even then, that's going to be super, super negative. Three turns. Be able to up the amounts. Basically going to replace these out next turn and get prepared for an assault down south.
If we could, we would fight to the end.
You know what? I'm sure you can give me money. Do you have no gold? Really? Fine. Works for me. Back off with that. Deal with some of the minor factions and come back around. That's fine for me. Oh, shit. Oh, I might have blunder. I needed to assault that at the city. Fuck. He might get close enough to be able to attack me. Yep.
In excitement, we overreached.
Thank you, Ma Tang. Oh, can I capture him outside of the city? If that's the case, that might actually be the best bet on dealing with him if he didn't recover, especially if he took damage. To be fair, I did sacrifice Ma Tang. I didn't see him in the fight, to be honest. Probably wouldn't have taken that anyway. That was a decisive loss. So I'm glad Ma Tang was there to take that. I also think he wasn't involved in that. I think he backed the fuck off. Both of us in there, I think we could have done it, but what do they have? I think I can win that. That army's part of the army scary. The rest of it isn't. Garrison's fairly scary, but that's still not fully healed. Issue is what did this army even have? Yeah. No, if we were both in together, we could have won that. I think I'll probably end it with the gamble here. And strike him first and foremost.
For China!
Yep, figured that would happen. Stop my replenishment for a turn. Yeah.
To war! Bring me prisoners.
What news of the land?
To administer some justice.
Keep him on that side.
Fall comes as summer recedes.
I have to strike this army and win.
Purge doubt.
They don't have any artillery. I do, and I have better generals.
Peace through conquest.
I mean, this army defeated He-Man. I'm trying to think. Nothing that I would take for him. Increased armor piercing, so that's very useful. Increased chance of ambushing. Anything for her. Yep, increased ammo. There we go. Let's get this party started, I think.
Show them heat.
Unless this says decisive defeat, I'm taking. Really decisive defeat. I'd really say that I would lose that badly. Oh, maybe. Alright.
Continue would be our undoing.
And I'll have to just...
Lying in wait.
ambush here. Alright. Give it another turn. I don't think that should have been a decisive defeat, but I'm not going to fight that fight. She's playing a dumb game. Yep, there they go. Force them to retreat, and I can... Oh. Yeah, she lost that fight. She's gonna come down and take that. Yep, there we go. Ambush succeeded. Okay, perfect. That's what close defeat. Seriously, this is what I mean. Like it says this is a close defeat in an ambush in this. There's no way this is actually a close defeat. And I don't get why it does this. So we're gonna take this fight. Also, might as well throw it on a night battle for the fun of it. Let's get this party started. I'm assuming they're like, oh, all these spears counter the cavalry. It really doesn't. Not with these guys' ability and not with a multi-bolt crossbow. Trust me. They tried this last time. We had to fight this, and we won it last time. And I'm going to show them again what it means to challenge this army in an ambush, because it keeps dying. Because they keep dying into the same ambush point. Alright. Hopefully this will allow us to get a decisive victory, though. I shall be back once the battle loads. Alrighty. Back. This time at least a night battle, but back in another fucking ambush in this corner of the world. Yellow turbans died to our ambushes. I'm glad we also did put out these all these nice little lanterns to see in the dark. But testing out a bit of a different strategy. Cavalry's going to be on top. Infantry on the bottom. Let's see which way works better. Because I'm telling you, this fight's not a loss, and as such, we can experiment. And an immediate crushing. To be perfectly honest, that was... holy shit, that was worth it.
Our comrade is under attack. Make haste.
Over here, a nice little 2v2. One with Heaven. Surprise attack.
Battle.
Okay, interesting. Yellow Sky Courage. Simple Life.
For China.
My duelist has decided into another duel, fighting one of the legendary lords.
I admire your effort, but it is foolish.
They're fighting pretty well.
Are as pathetic.
Over here, infantry getting into place, doing what they can. Cavalry getting stuck in, so we're just trying to deal with them. Multi-bolt crossbow already 80 kills, just firing into those blobs. Cavalry flowing. Yeah. I mean, infantry just getting overwhelmed, it happens. Try to do what we can. Cavalry trying to break through. Guardians of the Land taking some good damage. How's this going?
Hurry.
I don't know why you're making that action with an axe.
Destroy them. Do not be hit.
But infantry, as you can see, continuing to flow. Cavalry's going to maneuver around next. But first, shatter through this. Right on into there. With that complete havoc, they're going to get shattered. You can see, like, I like the lantern thing.
Silence will be bliss.
152 for that multi-bolt.
Falls.
Yep, there we go. Do we behead this most likely broke his neck if we don't see any loss of limbs, so I say we broke his neck. Friend here, Zhuo Xiao Wang, or whatever. Oh gosh, I can't even pronounce that. Yeah. But yeah, as you can see, that multi-bolt is basically its target. These guys are holding out. Target right into them. Just blast. Into the blob.
No mercy. Charge.
Get right into the archers.
Use this for your treachery. Who do you think you are?
Cavalry flowing down south, trying to get some damage. And actually carving a decent chunk in. More archers fire from the top rope. The infantry carving through some of those. Interesting. Alright, this one. For whatever reason, doesn't go for any of the nearby targets, just decides it wants to run down here. Yeah. Issue is those yellow turbans have grenades, and that broke them, and freed up the other archers. Which means this fight that already wasn't going well is going to just
You will fall again and
do some
again.
real damage.
Shut up and die.
How's the multi-bolt going?
The enemy warriors are running. Ha!
Multi-bolt going through. Killing some of our own men to be fair, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make to slaughter the infantry. This man, 115 kills, he's doing pretty well for himself. But galleons of the people and the militia of virtue are need to be dealt with. There's chanters. Cavalry here slaughtered.
Men are running. The spineless cowards.
Archers back out. This man trying to do his best to break them. .367. Yeah. As you can see, we are carving through them. But we are also friendly firing our own boys.
Our men have no
Next
ammunition.
order.
They cannot fire.
Yep. As you can see, we are... we can't continue to fire at them at this point. There's not enough targets to actually be worth it. So, my boy will come on in and
Double time.
hopefully crush the enemy.
Speed. Quick march.
How's the cavalry looking?
One step closer to victory.
Wonderful. They're coming on in. Another one of those unbreakable militia of virtue. There we go. Little burst attack. And then the huge bonus against damage resistance and increased melee attack will allow us to win.
Victory grows ever closer.
Yep. Cavalry positioned. Zhuo doing some damage on his side.
Formation.
Archers break down. We have 17 militia of militia of virtue left. Let's see if we can break them down. Just right on throw. They were at 11, they're now down to 10, so we only killed one, but a lot of damage. So hopefully they should drop pretty fast. Alright. We're down to 3. Okay. Most likely down to 2. Oh, he's still alive. Ooh, that was a bow staff stab through the chest. How did you do that? But with that, that's going to be victory. What do we get in the end? 367. I mean, overall, our infantry was the meat shield. And even some of our cavalry at that point. That was an initial brutal charge in. You can see it by some of the scales, but some of them we got caught up. My boy here, Hua Yong, 118 kills. Cavalry there, 187, 260, 293. Archers, 102, 367 for that multi-bolts. Zhurong, 205, 69, nice for that infantry boy, but 134, 117. I mean, defenders of the land, 166. 133 for yellow turban archers, that's insane. Yeah, they were predicting I would lose. As I said, without the garrison, I don't think I lost. And you can kind of tell. I don't know what the infantry or what the AI would do, but it was a fairly simple victory. Low on manpower, but we still had strong archers and we still had ammo left. We would have won, even if they had a few more units. So glad they were put to bed. Oh, and that hero, of course, got 127 down there. Let's get back out there and pretty much finish that off here today. Alright, another victory. How much did I actually lose? Only 2 units. That's actually not bad. Not bad in the slightest.
Duty awaits.
Any captured? No. Oh, that's another full stack. I don't know if I can take the city fast enough. That's the issue. That's the real issue, is there's just too many fucking armies of them. I'll have to retreat back, to be honest. Yep, I was expecting him to do that. I like how I'm already losing reserves, but that's fine. Oh shit. He became the Duchy of Wei. It's not good. Yep. Anyone need to get married? My family. No.
For the grand affair.
Perfectly honest, I do want to stay. Healing for 1 turn here.
For China.
Really? You say I lose this? I guess because the garrison's so weak. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I don't have to take a difficult battle, even though. Yeah, I could win that. However, I don't normally have to deal with that. So if I just do this,
Attack the devil.
fuck you.
To conquest. Bring me prisoners. I wish to administer some justice.
Yeah, I haven't been able to repair that. You know what? I know what I'm going to do.
To arms.
I know it's not a very high chance, but do this. I'll let this run one more turn. This army does actually have to pull
Purge
back.
doubt. To restore order.
I'm gonna have to pull back and actually heal. Do I have any trade agreements available? No. Does Matang want to be my vassal?
What shall we discuss today?
No.
Who goes
Just don't
first?
mind me. I don't imagine he would. You have
Yes,
anyone you
yes.
can marry? No. Is there really no one left to marry?
We could do much good today.
Oh, it might be because I don't. Yeah, that would make sense. This man needs to have child. Alright. Yeah, I'm not losing that.
To arms! Prepare the camp. Lying in wait.
Alright, might as well. Obviously, he shouldn't take that bait, but I kind of want to keep him outside for the winter, and then strike him next turn, and then pull back. Cao is the Duchy of Wei, which is a problem. Yeah, they're raiding. I'll have to deal with that as well. Yep, I've got to pull back. I'll make another ambush strike and just beat them up again. When I have the opportunity, just try to keep them on their toes, keep them from expanding too much, which I think I've been doing a pretty good job of. Because I have to keep constant armies to deal with me. Yep, he's pulling back. Perfect. Yep, he ambushed out. That makes sense. See if I discover him.
Trust instinct.
Compassion weakens resolve.
That's fun. You win the ambush.
News of my conquests will inspire obedience.
I had to crush this army anyways. 400, that's worth
Freedom.
it.
To report on our might. Fear resolves disloyal hearts. Make way for Dong Zhuo. I hunger for a feast. Prepare
Crush him.
table.
For honor!
Victory.
They will not underestimate me again. Release them! Family is the everlasting well.
Next turn I'll be fine. That's going to be a shit ton of healing. Want to deal with that army as well. Of course, it's a recent event. Most likely there's like a little recent event that fucking pissed him off. Dude, I don't know how much higher I can put you. Oh, I don't think I've given him any. Causes terror. That one would be a good one. We should give him more health. Yeah, there we go. But I don't have any more higher core positions to give. Let's give you. Do I even have that lady in the faction? I do not. That's fine. Put you in charge of Zihi. There we go. Should hopefully help him calm down. Arrows aren't at court. Yep. Might as well. Go pass. Yeah. Alright, 1873. New character added to the core. A lot of debuffs, siege engineers. Fatigue in battle, reduce campaign movement. Okay. Vassal faction heir move to your court. Positive. Or those can be good. I like this one. We are fucking max intimidation. Yeah, I still heal a lot. We're going for that next, and then moving on down. My hope is that forces him up.
To war! Standard stance.
Oops, stay in ambush for one more stance, I think.
In a trap.
And you
To war!
pull back into the settlement itself.
The conqueror
Heal
returns.
up. Let's get one of those as well. That should be a decent amount of artillery to go take that settlement when they move away and we get the ambushes off. Fuck it. We'll run it one more turn, even though I shouldn't. But I think victory has been well, I say victory. We've gained almost no territory, done almost absolutely nothing. But we have kicked the shit out of the enemy. That's what really matters. Yeah, he's moving up in the south. That's going to be a problem in the west soon. Sun Jian is just taking hold. whom are we inviting to the coalition? Sure, you know what? The Duchy of Wei. If they want to join the coalition, I'll say yes. I don't think they will say yes, but you know what? I'm fine if they say yes. Doesn't look like they said yes. If he's been forced back, perfect. Which means I can finally put pressure. And if I can sort of secure Hidden Dong, that's actually really big for me. Yeah, Kong Rong left the coalition. Continue as Prime Minister, yeah.
Obey instinct. What news of the land?
Say this is a Pyrrhic. How? How? Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out how this is a Pyrrhic victory. I beat them in everything but cavalry, to be perfectly honest. They're injured. I'm really not with my big boys. Well, I guess this is where we're going to end it. We'll take the fight next time and show them who's boss. Because there's no way that's a Pyrrhic victory. I do not know what the fucking auto-resolve is cooking, but it's nothing good, that's for sure. It's dumb is what it is. I guess they're counting these iron walls really high. But no. There's no way that's a Pyrrhic, and there's no way. Yeah, we'll fight that next time. Well, I hope you all enjoyed. We kicked the shit out of... Well, we killed Yuan Shao. We executed one of the great traitors, so that's good. Otherwise, well, enemies encroaching on every border, like always. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.